It's Mike
And Mary.
with Business as Usual.
With an asterisk.
Day 18.
Oh my goodness.
Can you believe it? Day 18?
Yeah, it feels like day 180.
Let's pretend today that our students and our clients and friends are taking our advice.
Oh, and like working?
Yeah.
That would be good.
Making contacts with their clients and their book of business and their friends and family and anyone else they can think of, maybe even expireds and withdrawns and for sale by owners. And they're having conversations and asking questions, okay?
Yep, I'm with you so far.
And let's pretend in the course of the conversation, they say, if you know anyone who has to buy or has to sell now, we have a way they can do it safely. And you hear that wonderful word you always talk about when you teach about, listen for this word. Well, which isn't, we're thinking of moving, or we have to buy. It's, we're thinking about it. It's, we have a question about it, right?
Right.
So how do you respond to that?
You mean like when they ask you if you should act now or wait?
Yes,
We're going to move, but maybe we'll wait 3 months.
Yeah, until this is over.
Yeah.
I bet you're hearing that.
Yeah.
So how do you answer that?
Oh, I got a couple answers.
Good.
One of them is lead people to making good decisions. Don't push them. And that means you have to listen. And it means you are non-judgmental and listening and non-argumentative. What's another answer?
Well, Floyd tells us our job description is to help people make decisions, give them our best advice, as if they were our most treasured family member. We're their trusted advisor. Because if we help people make decisions, which if left to themselves, they wouldn't ordinarily make.
But that they'll thank us for.
They will thank us for later and refer us and be glad that they did.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. And
Sure.
Floyd Wickman invented a tool that is a decision-making tool. Actually, he didn't invent it. I think Ben Franklin invented it.
Yeah.
But Floyd brought it into real estate for the first time ever, probably back in 1980 or 70 or something. It's been around a while. From Ben, it's been around our industry for a while. But you know how every once in a while you got to dust off one of those tools that you haven't mastered or you haven't used lately? I think this might be the perfect time to use the pro-con analysis.
You will use that in so many different situations in real estate because literally we're always asking people to make decisions, and some of them are pretty big and sometimes they're pretty scary, and they're looking for guidance, for our trusted advice.
We've got transactions that are pending where buyer or seller or both are thinking maybe this is not the right time. Maybe we should just hold off and revisit this whole issue in the summer or in the fall. A pro-con analysis can help them make the right decision without putting pressure on them. Yeah. So what if you could meet virtually with a buyer or with a seller? You meet virtually, using FaceTime or Zoom or any of a number of platforms, Google Hangout. And together you did the pro-con analysis. Show us how that would be done.
Well, you get on the platform together, and your question to set it up while you're on the phone with them is, well, what if I could show you how to make that decision and use a decision-making tool that's, as old as the United States, and founded in the same principles of our Constitution and our Declaration of Independence by one of our founding fathers. Yeah.
That removes the logic removes the emotion, because, we've got fear, we got panic out there. Well, let's be logical about this. Is this the right time for you to buy? So let's take a look at how Ben Franklin did it. His classic was to take a sheet of paper. Now, whether you take a sheet of paper and you both write or you direct the seller to write down, however you do that virtually, get them writing. That's a cool thing. You draw a line down the middle of that sheet of paper, and on one side you write all the pros. On the other side, you write all the cons. That's why it's called the pro-con analysis.
What are the reasons for? What are the reasons against?
Yeah, for example.
What are the benefits? What are the drawbacks?
For example.
Yeah, if somebody's thinking of putting their house on the market now and their hesitation is, well, there's so many unknowns now. Is now the right time? there are some knowns now. What do we know that's a pro of acting now?
We know the interest rate. And
That's
by the
right.
way, are we waiting for it to go lower? I mean, come on, really? This is a good interest rate, and we like this interest rate. And anytime you can help build the decision, you chip in an extra one. Let's see if you can double down on those. So the interest rate goes down, and you write that on the pro side, and then you double down and say, by the way, and it's a good rate. Okay.
Yeah.
What's another benefit of sticking with the transaction
We
or
know
with
what
acting
prices
now?
are right now.
Oh, there we go.
Right?
Known pricing. What could go on the opposite side of we don't know.
Right.
Are prices going to go up because there's this pent up demand, or are they going to go down because everybody's waiting and putting their house on the market?
And the third thing, and this is where knowing your numbers really helps, there's activity now. A lot of people are thinking, whoa, the Sargasso Sea has happened in real estate and it's just calm and nobody's moving. But you know what? Everywhere we look, we're seeing activity, especially the last 2 weeks of March. It has not slowed down that much. There's still activity. People are still buying. We know they're buying now. And guess who's buying now? People who want to buy and really have to buy.
Yeah, we're going to see some properties that were pending where people out of fear pull back. And that's an opportunity for you too, because the co-op agent on the other side of that may not even follow up with that seller or that buyer who wanted to buy and allowed fear to get in their way. So we're seeing some of our students keep transactions together and put transactions together with people that still do want to move. Get out there and get your share.
So you take the lead on putting down on paper or your talking pad to show them all the reasons to go forward now. And then you let them come up with any reasons there are not to go forward. The drawbacks, the opposites.
You know what else we got to mention? The side you want should win. So help them build the side you want them to do. You've got their best interests in mind, and you are their trusted advisor. So go do your job.
Yeah.
Give them some advice.
Put a little thought in before you whip out this tool. But here it is. It's a way to help you develop business now. And even if it's not right now, it's for the near future, right? So stick with us because we're going to be with you every day, helping you stay safe and keep earning.